Hey everyone, it's June 15th, 2020. So it's almost 3 months into the lockdown, at least in Washington State. When we first went into lockdown, obviously there was a major adjustment for me. I was living in my car actually at the time. I used to spend a good 7 or 8 months out of the year living in my car just because I could. And I really loved the mobility, having a different place to crash every night. Um, and but so I quickly moved into an apartment. I'm in a different apartment right now. And I had to readjust to a lot of different things. I used to spend a lot of times in public places, obviously. That's part of the reason why I live in my car. It gives me some motivation to mingle more. We have 7.8 billion people here on Earth, and every one of them I meet could potentially be an important figure in my life, right? You never know if the person you meet might be your future boss, your future business partner, or it could be somebody who murders you, but at least that's part of the adventure of life, right? That's how I take it. Obviously, all of that changed when we went into quarantine, and I had to relearn quite a number of new things, right? I took a number of walks along the trails in Kirkland. I wrote a number of new computer games, and that's all good. What I'm really looking forward to is that in 3 months, a lot of people who needed to end a relationship probably did, right? Unfortunately, some of my family members got into some difficulties in that regard as well. They're still together, but they got into some difficulties. But I think 3 months has flushed out the worst of the relationships, and I'm really looking forward to meeting somebody who's going to be an even better match than what I had last year. Right. What I'm really disappointed at is that a lot of other countries, especially the two countries I really wanted to go to meet somebody, they reopened ahead of the United States. And so hopefully, well, that's all right. I'll give them a little time to adjust, and then I'll go there to after they're actually ready to come out to meet new people. Let's face it, Washington has reopened some restaurants at 25% capacity, but they're not even filling up 10%. So maybe a little bit of. I've already gone to a few of those restaurants. I obviously went to get my hair cut. A lot of people were still nervous about that. Maybe I'll look at the US and see how long it takes people to adjust, and then when that amount of time has passed, since the other countries that I'm interested in has opened up, I'll go there. And look for my future wife, future business partner. That's one of the big things I was looking forward to. A lot of people have this sunk cost fallacy. They get in a relationship and it doesn't make sense anymore today, but there's nothing to force them to reevaluate, right? COVID-19 and the quarantine, it forces them to actually spend time away, and they might realize they like it that way a whole lot better. That's what ended my previous relationship, right? I hope that I hope we can just hit that reset button and end any relationships, any jobs that didn't work out, any business relationships, anything that didn't work out but you were too afraid to walk away from and COVID-19 kind of forced you to. I hope that ends. That's not a bad thing. Um, the fact that 30 million, 40 million people have lost their jobs, a lot of those jobs were suboptimal. Yeah, they might have paid the bills, but you could have done better. And in normal times, so there's obviously a hurdle to jump over to go from one job to a better job. COVID-19 might have forced the hand, so I don't see that as a bad thing. So I hope you can mentally reset and don't just blindly walk back into the doors that you walked out of back in March. Now that we have this opportunity to reset. Thanks for watching.